in this scenario, I have the same initial information as I did in the previous one. So if I make my little table, I have n and p sub n. In year 0, there are 100 rabbits, and in year 1, there are 140 rabbits, and I want to come up with a few more years and a formula. But this time, they tell me that the population is growing according to an exponential growth model, which means that you multiply by the same thing to get from year to year. So to get from 100 to 140, instead of figuring out what to add to get from 100 to 140, I have to figure out what to multiply by. So if I do 140 divided by 100, that gives me 1.4. So 1.4 is my multiplier. If I do 100 times 1.4, I get 140. Then I continue using that times 1.4 to get from term to term. So 140 times 1.4 is 196 times 1.4 is 274.4 times 1.4 is 384.16. So I could keep doing this until I get to P10, because that's what I'm looking for. But I also need a formula, and once I have a formula, that can also help me find P10. So my formula, P sub n, is based off the fact that I start with 100 rabbits, and then I multiply by the same number over and over again. I multiply by 1.4 over and over and over again, and the way we represent repeated multiplication is with an exponent to the n. So now I have a formula. Calculating P10 is pretty easy. I just replace the n in the formula with a 10. So I have 100 times 1.4 to the 10, which is 2,893 if I round up rabbits.